All right, so we got a big day today. Very exciting. We got Joel Salatin here. So I'm gonna get a little morning walk in just to get the day started. And it's a little cool this morning. A little July cool here. But anyway, we had a great time with Joel last night. Picked him up at the airport up in Syracuse, and we had a great dinner together. About a 4-hour dinner. My legs are still feeling it, and we ate like kings, so that was cool. We had a really good time, and that's one of our favorite things to do is, you bring in folks that have been in this farming game way longer than us and get to pick their brains and learn from them, and just kind of, I don't know, I'd say get a jump start on things. Because if you could basically take somebody's 50 plus years of knowledge and in one weekend extract some of that from them, what a cool deal. You could speed up your learning curve. And I said this in my last video. We have to charge because, look, it costs us money to put this event on. It costs us money to bring people to town like this, between flights and hotels and, their compensation and, meals, for them, and breakfast for everyone, lunch for everyone, the tent guy, the bathroom guy. And I had these people on Facebook just trolling us and saying, it's too much money. It's not fair that we want to see Joel, and it's too much money. And it's not fair what you guys are doing. You're all greedy. And it's like, by the way, just so you know, we make nothing on this. It all goes out. And that's okay. We're okay with that. We just want to make sure that those that do want to come have a great experience and get value. But even deeper than that, when you see things as expenses versus investments, it's a really, really different mindset and a different perspective. So like for me, anytime I go to an educational based event or a learning type of event, I say to myself, what can I take from this today? And if I spend $300, $1,000 for the event, what can I apply here that will either A, save me that in the future from making a mistake or an error, or what can I apply from this event to that will help me earn that and a lot more residually over and over and over again over the years because of something I took from an event. And even deeper than that, I'm paying to be around an expert who I can get to know. I'm paying to meet people that are on the same sort of page as I am and want to learn just like I do. So what are the networking connections that I'm going to be able to make at an event? So I say this, I'm talking about it from a farm perspective, but I'm talking about it from a life and a business perspective, really. And the truth is, like, you always have a choice as to what lens you want to see something through. And I find more and more people, they look at things through the lens of what can go wrong. Scarcity, I'm getting beat. And I see it even on the, on the meat side of things. Like, we do a lot of online sales. And people are really paranoid today. They place an order on a Saturday, and by Monday they want to know where their order is. And it's like, guys, we're a small farm. We're not Amazon. We're not one of the big processing houses that slaughter 5,000 cows a day. Like, you got to have some trust, and you got to have some faith in the system and in people, or else you're just going to always feel like you're getting beat or somebody's out to beat you. And look, there will be people that are out there to beat you. There will be. But it's all part of the deal. And there's also a lot of good people out there that are out there to help you, get better and help you learn. Is that beautiful or what? Huh? Wow, what a great morning. So, you know, keep all this stuff in perspective, but you know, we have a great opportunity in our lives to grow and expand, and I think that's super cool. So I was coaching a guy a week ago, and he's in finance. He's done very well. And I said, "What's your goal in life?" You know? And he says, "I want to have a never-ending growth curve." I said, "Wow, that's heavy stuff, man. That's pretty cool. A never-ending growth curve. That means for your whole life, you'll always feel like you're growing and elevating." And we got some hay down here. Cody knocked our neighbor's field down here. We're gonna be able to luckily pick up some of that hay and fill the barn and feed the cows. So he cut it 2 days ago, tedded it yesterday, and he'll rake it and bale it up today. And then he's also cutting the new property as well. So that's pretty cool. Anytime we can get more hay. But you know, this never-ending growth curve. Like when we jumped into this, we had no idea what we were doing. That's the truth. No idea. Thought we were just gonna buy some land, enjoy it in the summer, go to Florida where we live, and spend most of our time there. And well, this kind of captivated us in many ways, so we jumped in even harder at this and made tremendous amount of mistakes, continue to do so. But also because of those mistakes, we have continued to learn at a really rapid pace. So our learning curve is steep, but it's also very accelerated because we jump in, and we jump in open, and we jump in from a place of openness as opposed to a place of resistance. We know what we don't know, and at times we don't know what we don't know. But what we do know is that we're open to learning, and that we're open to take a risk. There's Barb and Joe, our two ducks. This little bull here, he's all accelerated this morning. We moved them over to this field yesterday. Everybody's on some good grass. They're good. We got a little calf jumping around. So everybody's in a good place. Like I said, we're now towards, it's sick to even say this, July 20th, which is bizarre. I was actually sending out a newsletter this morning inviting everybody to Freedom Fest 2024, which is September 14th. It's our big farm party we do every year. We have, we barbecue all of our own meats. We have a pig roast. It's just a really great day at the, it's a great day at the farm. So we're inviting everybody to that. So we hope you guys could make it too. Anybody that wants to come up to the farm or come out to the farm, September 14th, we'll have kids games, rides, barbecue, pig roast, live music. It's gonna be a great day. I think James Greene again is gonna be our opening act, playing the national anthem. It's gonna be a good one. And we're excited for that. So we hope you guys can make it. We put a lot of energy and effort into that, Lauren more than me. And it's a great day to meet customers. It's a great day for anybody that wants to come out to the farm and hang out, enjoy themselves. So I'm going to, now that I'm not putting my Joel Salatin link down below because, well, today's the end of that, I'll be putting our Freedom Fest link down below, and I hope you guys can make that because it's going to be a great party and a great time, and we love to meet everybody and bring you out here and open the farm up to you. So we hope you can make it and bring your friends, bring your family. We'll have our meats for sale, but other than that, everything else will be on us. Unless you want an ice cream cone. We have a local ice cream truck that comes and Everybody loves a good ice cream cone on one of the last warm days of the year in September. And I think you guys will really, really love it. We had Cameron bring in some of these net wrapped bales yesterday. They look really good. He does an amazing job with our hay. Just really good quality. You know, he's got a bunch of dry bales, and then he also has a bunch of baleage that he's going to be bringing. So that was one of the places we struggled early, was finding a good hay supplier. We had again, some learning. We had one guy sell us a lot of that Greene hay. Ended up being moldy garbage. It's funny, you know, people have interesting mentalities. They sell you junk. You're their best friend when they're selling it to you. And then the following year, this guy's a ghost. Doesn't even come around. And I think sometimes when you do bad things, you always have a little guilt in the back of your mind. So we hope he doesn't come around, which we don't think he will. Anyway, this guy, you may remember him. He's got this beautiful brindle coat, but he's been through hell in a handbasket for sure. This guy had a rectal prolapse where basically his whole butt was hanging out. So we had to have the vet stitch him back up. This was last year, and that worked out really well. They did a great job. And then, this is embarrassing to say, but we're talking about learning and failure today and perseverance and rising again. He also had a botched castration. So what happened was his nuts were basically getting bigger and bigger and bigger because they were still filled with blood. And anyway, our friend Mike, who's been in farming for a long, long time, came over and helped us get it right. So eventually his nuts fell off, his butt got tightened back up by the vet, and you can see he's doing great. So the vet initially said, you know, you're gonna have to put him down. He'll go septic and die in just a couple days. It wasn't true, but we did handle the situation, and now you got a nice steer that's growing really well, and we're really happy with his progress. So you can't give up on your animals too soon, everybody. You know, you can't do it. You gotta realize that they're resilient, they're tough, they're strong, and they'll fight back if you give them the effort. Now that's not all of them, but what we did when we started this farm was we made a commitment to not giving up. Don't give up on the animals that quick. If you could save them, save them. Give it your best effort to do so, and don't look for shortcuts, and don't just say, oh, they're not gonna make it, that's it. Put them down. Give them a shot, because you'll be amazed that a good amount of them will come back. We've saved a bunch. So I think this little girl's in heat, so that's why she's getting jumped on. And you could just see everybody's hanging out this morning, waiting for the great arrival of Mr. Joel Salatin. So anyway, that's what I got for everybody. My next video, I'll probably have some good video and shots with Joel and all that. So just want to tell you guys, stay open-minded. You know, you got a lot of possibilities. You can do what you desire and what you want to do. Sometimes it's not at your own pace or desired pace, but you'll do it if you commit to doing it. That's what we do. We just commit and we fight to make it happen. So you could do the same, but you gotta realize it's not going to be easy. Nothing is, and don't look for it to be easy. Look for it to be rewarding when you're on the other side of the fight, and then you'll have to start your next one if you want to keep on climbing. So look at those piggies. All right, everyone, listen, have a great day, have a great night, have a great life, have a great weekend if you're watching this on the weekend, and have a great work week if you're watching this during your work week. And we'll talk to you soon. If you need me